Alright, first open up your web browser and go to omegle.com, click video, and then stop it so you're not connecting to anyone. So the next thing is we'll want to open up Adblock Plus, go down to the custom filter, and you want to add these two elements that I have in the description box. And we're adding these so we don't have the little Omegle logo over the video. Also, we have that curved corner on the top left there that we want to get rid of, so we use stylus to get rid of that. So just paste in that CSS style I've got, save it, and you see it's gone. When we disable it, the curve is back, and enable it, it's a sharp corner like it used to be. Alright, next thing is we're going to the settings for Chrome. We're going to Site Settings, then click in Camera. Make sure we're using OBS Camera 2. Go down to the microphone and make sure we're using voice meter output. For Opera, you should use the OBS Camera 1 and voice meter aux, which we are showing right now. OBS Camera 1 and voice meter aux. Okay, next thing is voice meter itself. We want to make sure that we have these outputs set appropriately. As you can see, the B2 is highlighted for the aux. B1 is highlighted for the normal VIO. Make sure we have our outputs and inputs all set. And we have our microphone muted by default. We don't want people hearing what we're saying unless we want to. Next thing is we're opening up sound mixer settings in Windows. This is so we can make the sounds from different browsers go to different places. So the first one is Chrome. Let's make sure the output goes to the auxiliary input and the input is the voice meter output. And then for Opera, voice meter input as the output and voice meter aux output as the input. Once that's all set up, we need to go over to OBS and we need to set up the scenes. Just create a scene 1 here, add a source. The source will be just a window capture, and we'll be capturing the Chrome browser. OBS wasn't able to see the Chrome browser, so we just had to refresh the page, hit and stop again, go back to OBS, we'll cancel. It's still not there, so we cancel out the window. And we just go back to the properties, and voila, it's there this time. So that's what we want. We have the entire window. Now we're just going to resize this to just be focusing on the portion of the window which is just the other user's webcam. So you hold down Alt while resizing that window and it crops it for you. And then we just, enlarge it by changing the size of the window without Alt. So we just cut off the sides there and make it fit to the screen. Alright, so next is we also do that for Opera, and then afterwards we make another scene, scene 3. We'll make a scene using the source of the original scene, and then we add a filter. This is the virtual cam filter. We select the camera 1 and start it, and then we do the same thing for the scene 4. Now scene 5, we have to add both scene 3 and scene 4 so that they'll be visible. So OBS, it has to, basically the scene has to have both webcams in it for both webcams to be active, both of those filters to be active, which is what we want. So no one will ever see this screen except you, so it doesn't have to be pretty. Alright, after that, let's check it out. We got both browsers open. As you can see, when we mouse over that section of the browser, it shows up in the other webcam. Alright, now I'll show you how to do something a little bit fun. So we'll be adding a resource to the scenes, so we can overlay images on the user's webcam. So we just add a source, image source, select an animated GIF, just resize it, and all we have to do is toggle the visibility. The animated GIF will play, as you can see down there on the right. So we can add a bunch of other things, other images, videos, whatever you want, whatever can be displayed. So here's one of Squidward and some Squidward dancing. Yeah. And that'll do it, guys.